Well, yesterday saw Gary Locke return to Tynecastle for the first time since being sacked by Hearts just over a year ago. And it was an emotional day for the Kilmarnock boss in more ways than one.
Just 3 days after gaining control of the club, the new owner of Hearts and Budge has been wielding the axe. Gary Locke is no longer the manager.
It's been a turbulent few months for Gary Locke, ending his love affair with Hearts and then rekindling his romance with Kilmarnock. But how will it feel for him today, coming back to where it all started? Gary, it's been a few months since you've been back here. Does it feel strange to be back?
It's strange, but you know, I'm looking forward to it. You know, we're obviously looking to try and get a win for Kilmarnock because we've had a slightly different start to the season. So, you know, our main focus today is to get 3 points.
Do you feel as if there's anything to prove coming back here?
It was a hard thing to take when I got told I was no longer required here. But you know, I try to look at the positives and everything, and if that hadn't happened at Hearts, you know, I wouldn't be sitting here as a Kilmarnock manager, which I take great pride in. At the end of the day, you know, life's too short to hold grudges with people.
It'll be slightly different though, won't it? Because where we're sitting right now, not too far away from where you'll be sitting in this away dugout. Your family sit here, they have their season tickets here?
Yeah, obviously they've supported Hearts for a long time. And you know, it doesn't matter, you know, where I tend to go in my career, you know, Hearts are their team, so they support them, but I'll be certainly looking to get one over them on all of them today.
Do you reckon you'll be getting any abuse from this side of the stadium?
I get abuse from them every day, so, you know, as I said, the banter will be good, but you know, the most important thing is that I'm the one that goes home with a smile on my face tonight.
So the Locke family looking on, but there was no time for sentiment to business. It was Hearts who had the early control in this one. Some nice footwork from Jamie Walker. He set up Wanma, who made Jamie MacDonald spring into action. Hearts were relentless in this first half and it paid off. The former Hearts player Conrad Balatoni upending Osman Sow. And up steps Jamie Walker, making no mistake with the subsequent penalty. The Hearts fans feeling like they got what they deserved. And into the second half they wanted more. Sam Nicholson, who'd been outstanding, trying his luck again, but the goalkeeper standing firm. Kilmarnock began to show some signs of life and Conrad Balatoni stepped up to take advantage of a poor clearance by Rossi. And then things got a lot worse for the home side. Stephen Smith upended by substitute Gavin Rowley. The referee initially went to book him for the challenge. But after some dubiety, it was Rowley who was shown the red cards. Time for an early bath after only having been on the pitch for 5 minutes. So all's fair in love and war. It ended 1-1 here at Tynecastle. Gary Locke couldn't break Hearts, but does his love affair with the game continue?
You know, I love my job here, very enthusiastic about it, and I know that we need to pick up points, and we've got one today, and hopefully we can now start winning at home.
You know, from our point of view, we have to make sure we score the goals and we get opportunities. Disappointing that the players are really frustrated and that they know that we should have convincingly won the game.
Well, everybody will talk to me now, so it's, you know, there's not going to be any arguments in the family household. But you know, the thing is, all I was concentrating on today, you know, it's just good to come back. But my only concern today was to get, you know, points for Kilmarnock.
We all know how much Hearts means to Gary Locke, and despite the fact he was getting 90 minutes of abuse from his family, Pat, yesterday, great for him that he was able to hold his head high after a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, kind of small steps a wee bit for Kilmarnock at the moment, but yeah, I can actually see it going forward a little bit. I think Kilmarnock for the rest of the season, they just got to look at it as getting as far away from those bottom 2 places as they possibly can. And that's a good result today, getting a point at Hearts. I think even though they've had a tough time recently, Hearts, I think I think that's always going to be a tough place for everyone to go for the rest of this season.
And I guess, Scott, in a similar way for Hearts, it's like a sold-out Tynecastle. You'd probably expect Hearts to get a win, but at the same time, it's little steps for them at the moment because they've had this little blip.
Yeah, they've had a little blip. I think everyone was, you know, earlier on the season, it was all going really well, and everyone was tipping them for possibly second, you know, and they've taken a wee bit of a blip, but they're still a very good side, and like you said, they're at Tynecastle, they're a real threat. We certainly know all about that when we went there earlier in the season.
Yeah. Gavin Riley, let's have a talk about his sending off. Robbie Nielsen had no complaints.
No, I don't think anyone can have any complaints. You know, even the boy himself. I think look, he's even run away here, trying to hide. I think afterwards, but
not a bad tactic.
Yeah, look, I think it's just frustration from the boy. I think, like we heard there, he was only on the pitch 5 minutes, so possibly a wee bit frustrated not actually playing.
We hammer the referees quite a lot, Pat, but was that the right call?
No, I've got a complaint about it, absolutely. Why is Riley arguing? That's my only complaint, because that's such a stick on. Well done, this. By the way, that isn't as easy to give. In slow motion, we can see that he's got it spot on.
Sure.
He's got it right. But you know what? That happened really quickly. So well done, the assistants.
Absolutely. Okay.